was a fantastic experience. We have a president. She was not elected, but I would elect her. Yeah? And it's great to work with her. We all as a group, and when we are talking about the movies, we analyze our movies, and after this analyzing, I have the feeling that we haven't destroyed the movies. They are richer. And this is the best thing what you can say about analyzing.
Felix hat mir erzählt, dass du Schriftsteller bist. Ich soll dir sagen, dass es Essen gibt.
Ja, ich komme gleich. Danke.
Ja.
Many things from my biography are inside. Not also in Nadia, but mostly in Leon. Yeah? And in Germany we have this kind of novel we call development novel. Yeah? It's Goethe, Wilhelm Meister, it's a Grüne Heinrich von Gottfried Keller. Yeah? There are so many. You have to write to have an identity, your development novel. So I think we are the only country in the world who needs a development novel to have an identity, to have a visa, a passport, something like that. And many people in Germany had written down a first novel, and then everybody said, now the second novel has to follow, and this must be your development novel. Yeah? So then you have an identity. And so the road and the development has something to do with each other in your question.
Ich habe ein Buch geschrieben. Mein zweites, beziehungsweise das erste Manuskript. Der Verleger findet es scheiße.
So many people who had written the script said, oh my God, this guy, he's so awful. Nobody will like him. And the movie, nobody wants to see a movie with a guy in the center who's an asshole. Yeah? And I said, no, look at the history of cinema. Walter Matthau, he's an asshole. Yeah? Robert De Niro was an asshole. I like to see assholes. I like to see idiots. I like to see cowards. I like to see weak people, or people who wants to be alone. And Jack Nicholson is always playing a guy like this. And so you are interested and curious. And cinema is not about that you want about identification with the protagonist. It's about curiosity and sympathy and empathy. And this is something totally different. And we have lost it a little bit because of TV. And TV is always social pedagogic. It's they produce movies you can see together with your parents. And this is not cinema. Cinema is film without parents. Now it's not hurting me anymore, but at the beginning it hurts me when the very clever actors in a rehearsal asked me so many questions, and I said, I want to talk not about me, I want to talk about the scene, about the house, about the light, about our structure, choreography, and they always ask me something, especially Paula Beer. She knows how to ask, yeah? And all together, Matthias Brandt, and so they asked me what was at least they asked me about my second movie, and it was also my development movie, and I made not a very good movie. Many people liked it until today, but this is the pretended movie. This is something of someone who was too often in cinema and wants to copy something. And I had my girlfriend, who's later was my wife until today, and she visited me during the shooting 1996, I think, in Belgium. And she said, I'm sorry, you are pretending to be a director. You're not a director. You are playing director. And I was really shocked, and so on. She was totally right, and so this I discussed with the actors, and they asked me what was the title of the movie you made, and I said Cuba Libre. I was feel ashamed a little bit, and then they start laughing very loud, and I said, why are you laughing? I want to stop this discussion, and they said because Cuba Libre and Club Sandwich are very similar. It's a menu of assholes, huh? And so I because they laughed, yeah, it hurts me not so hard, yeah, because it was a shelter of humor, yeah. But and so from this moment on, the actor Thomas Schubert knows that I know everything about his character, and so he trusted me. My idea was to build up an ensemble which worked together, like the ensemble by Fassbinder or Rüdiger Vogler and Wim Wenders, and we have an ensemble that can think in a collective. You don't have to invent the cinema with each movie new. You are working in a stream, yes, and in a collective intelligence. Yeah? For me, cinema is always something which is a memory, but in this moment. Yeah? So cinema is always both things. Yeah? It's a balance between the past and the present. And you have always, when I see a movie, I have the feeling that this movie is like a sentimental journey. It's now, in this moment, but it's gone forever.